Hey everybody, I'm John Cena, 16-time WWE champ, saying support WrestleTalk, because they talk about wrestling, and I like it. So do us all a favor and subscribe, please. And thank you.
Support WrestleTalk!
It's WrestleMania 35 predictions time! I'm Ollie Davis, this is Laurie Blake, that's Luke Owen. WrestleLeague Season 1 comes to a head here, even though we still don't know the results of NXT TakeOver, the Impact United We Stand show, or the G1 Supercard either. So everything's going crazy, we cannot tactically predict stuff. Or we could just choose what Luke says. Because he's last.
Right, screws me out of this. Yes, you could do that. But don't do that.
Yes, this is an enormous card. You said that there might be more matches just on this pay-per-view alone than we have predicted for the entirety of Season 1 so far. I was thinking maybe more matches than possible combinations on Black Mirror's Bandersnatch.
Nice. Good one, Oliver Davis. You got so excited he knocked over Kenny Omega.
I used up all my infinite ideas before we
Workshopping
started
a joke
recording.
beforehand.
It's like grains of sand on a beach. Possible combinations.
Oh, this is a cheeky way to get the other two in. Yes.
Laurie Blake came up with those before we started recording.
No, he did. No, he did it.
I thought you said those ones. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
You were doing your admin.
I was doing admin. I was sorting out the document for this.
We've also got to acknowledge that we did not plan to all be dressed in a similar colour. But that's what's happening.
We're in the WrestleTalk colours.
We're allowed to, though.
Yeah. It's just I feel like it's too matchy.
Speaking of matchy,
change them.
We've got a lot of matches to get through. Mate, it got a bit sexy up in here for a second. Then
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there like a cross up.
Fundamentally horrible. Okay, Luke, it's me and you. Stay in the pocket, Luke. Stay in the pocket.
I mean, if you said it, I cannot see it. Don't move. He's gonna move.
All right, we're excited for WrestleMania.
Excited for WrestleMania.
What's
if you want to get involved, head over to patreon.com/WrestleTalk and become one of our pledge hammers over there and join WrestleLeague Season 1. There is still time. And your scores for WrestleMania 35 will carry over into the start of Season 2. So, get involved. A lot of matches to get through here. Let's not waste another moment looking at Ollie Davis's breasts. On the pre-show, unsurprisingly, it's the Cruiserweight Championship match between champion Buddy Murphy and challenger Tony Nese. Ollie Davis, you watch 205 Live all the time, so I'm going to come to you first.
Buddy Murphy. We've got a lot of matches to get through. Let's keep this quick.
You want to go brief?
Yeah.
Laurie Blake, please give me a 10-minute dialogue. Oh, no. Yep, I'm also going Buddy Murphy.
Next.
It is the André the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
So that is quite an uninspiring Cruiserweight matchup, isn't it, for WrestleMania? Think of all the other people they've built up on 205 Live.
Well, we were saying on NXT the idea that, like, if Gargano's, as rumoured, going to 205 Live, they could be saving Murphy for him.
God, that's depressing.
It is depressing.
Yeah, so we've got the André the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I've got a list of entrants here for you. Would you like to hear them?
Give me the rundown.
Ali, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Bo Dallas, Bobby Roode, Braun Strowman, Chad Gable, Colin Jost, Curtis Axel, EC3, Gran Metalik, Heath Slater, Jeff Hardy, Jinder Mahal, Kalisto, Carl Anderson, Connor, Lindsay Dorado, Luke Gallows, Matt Hardy, Michael Che, that was Michael Cole for a second then, Otis, No Way Jose, Rey Mysterio, Shelton Benjamin, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, and Victor.
I was so impressed that you did that.
Thanks, mate.
That was, because that's a table with also every other entrant in the André the Giant Battle Memorial. You're just reading. That's crazy.
Well
Thank
done.
you, mate.
Yeah, nuts.
That was impressive.
Cheers, lads.
Braun Strowman.
Going Braun Strowman, Laurie Blake.
Braun.
Going Braun. And
I'm just staying ahead of you now.
Yeah.
Am I also going Braun? God, I really should have thought about this before I started this record.
Who else are you going to go for?
Colin Jost.
The Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk.
Mojo Rawley, isn't it? 29. That's 29 people, right? Because that's an.
Is that really?
I think so.
Bloody hell.
That's an awkward number.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a surprise entrant.
Maybe
Mojo
over
10
Rawley.
an awkward number?
I think there's going to be a
divisible
surprise
by
entrant.
5.
Yeah, I think there'll be a turn. I don't think it'll be Bray Wyatt because I think Bray Wyatt's coming back on Raw after Mania.
Yeah, he's a Raw after Mania.
But I think that, I could see them having like a big surprise return or someone you're not expecting.
Conor McGregor. On the pre-show.
Yeah, I was going to say on the pre-show of WrestleMania, you can put Conor McGregor in there. Do I just go for Braun? Do I stick to the status quo?
Join us.
Go on, just commit to failure, Luke.
Braun
Carl
it,
Anderson.
Braun it is then, I guess. Am I saying Braun? Am I really saying Braun? No, I think Braun's going to be distracted. I'm going to go with... Which one's the one they don't like of the Saturday Night Live fellas?
Colin Jost.
Colin Jost. I'm going with Colin Jost then. I'm going with Colin Jost.
I've seen Andy just jump in and put something in your document.
Yeah, Andy Datson has remotely joined our Google Doc and has said that I'm going to suggest that Babatunde wins the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
So you're going for Babatunde and Colin Jost?
I'm going with Colin Jost as the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. And this is why I'm bottom of WrestleLeague. So it's now the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal to round out our pre-show. Would you like to hear who's in it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it in reverse order this time. Zelina Vega, Sonya Deville, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross, Naomi, Mickie James, Mandy Rose, Liv Morgan, Lana, Dana Brooke, Carmella, and Asuka.
Oh, it's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'd imagine, because that's like 15 names, there'll be some NXT names in there as well.
And Eve Torres. Wild Eve Torres.
Yeah. Laurie Blake.
It's you first,
it's me
bud.
first, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to say Asuka.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I was ever going to go for.
Asuka. Oliver Davis.
Too predictable so far this pre-show. Mandy Rose.
Going with Mandy.
I'm going to
Rose.
keep picking Mandy Rose for every pay-per-view. Because I'm trying to guess Vince's mind here.
This is how I'm slowly have been creeping ahead the
Yeah.
entire time we've been doing the league.
Yeah. Or is it going to be
That'll
Naomi?
come back to bite me now.
Maybe it'd be Naomi double winner.
No.
No? Sure?
No.
Okay.
No, the Usos are re-signed now. They're going to drop all the plans they had for them, and they're beloved.
Fair enough. Well, speaking of the Usos, nice segue. It is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. Look how far Rusev has fallen. Look how far Shinsuke Nakamura has fallen for that match. He was Royal Rumble winner and WWE Championship contender this time last year. Oliver Davis, I'm coming to you first.
Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Ooh,
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I just, that you can protect everyone. Like, no one loses in this match because there's so many people. It's just a way to get people on the card. I mean, to be honest, it's probably a retention. But I think Ricochet and Aleister Black... Or maybe you just, after Mania, they properly go their separate ways and are single stars. No, I'm going to stick with Ricochet and Black.
Laurie Blake?
I don't agree with that, by the way. It should be
Usos.
single stars.
I'm also going
retain.
Usos to retain. I said this on the NXT review, but I think that Black and Ricochet are going to be a Raw act. And I think if they're staying as a tag team, they're going to be a Raw tag team.
It's SmackDown, isn't it?
Yeah. You said it now.
Too late!
Too late. No backsies now.
He said Babatunde earlier.
Okay,
Yeah. You sticking with it? You can change it if you want.
I'm sticking with
You're
it.
sticking with it.
With regret baked in.
Regret.
Well, coming up next, it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. It's the Boss and Hug Connection versus the Divas of Doom versus the IIconics versus Nia Jax and Tamina. And there's no one meaner than Tamina. Laurie Blake.
Oh, now I feel... No, I think it's a Boss and Hug Connection retention, but I feel bad because it's in the list next to the other one. The other retention. Oh, that's fine.
You think two retentions?
I think it's just the documents freaking me out, man. Like, the way it's formatted
Don't let it get in your head.
it's messing my melon, man. It's spinning me out.
Oliver. Oh, no, it's me next, isn't it? I'm just picking what you're picking, Laurie, but I do think it's going to be a Boss and Hug retention.
This
good
plays
strategy.
into my hands.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I don't think the Divas of Doom are winning. I don't think the IIconics are winning, and I don't see the point of putting it on Nia Jax and Tamina.
No.
So I think it's going to be another Boss and Hug retention.
I'm going to go for the B&H too, please.
B&H.
The Boss and Hug
Give me
retention.
B&H.
Boss and Hug retention. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I'm going for the big dog, Roman to win.
Yeah,
What,
Big
Davis?
Dog, Roman Reigns, because, leukemia and stuff. He really should win this
Roman.
one.
Roman.
Although I would like it to be Drew.
Yep. Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor, the Demon, for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Oliver Davis?
The Demon's going to win.
Balor.
He's got a remarkable track record.
Bálor, obviously.
I'm also going Balor.
If he's wearing the paint,
there is no way I'm
winning
winning.
the belt.
There's no way I'm making a comeback on this, unless our prediction. Although our predictions for United We Stand are apparently very different, and I don't know what you've done for the G1 Supercard.
Well, that was just me closing my eyes and going like this. So
G1 or Impact?
For G1.
Really?
Yeah.
Who have you gone for the main event?
The main event being, I went for Okada winning.
I went Jay White.
Jay
I did you go Jay White as well?
Mm-hmm.
I was really debating it because I was like, I think they want to keep pushing Jay White, but do they want the big coronation, the big win for the Madison Square Garden show of having Okada win? And as soon as I submitted the form, I instantly regretted it.
We'll see.
It's too late now.
I got the same as Luke, so I don't care. That's it.
Well, I mean, you're running away with this anyway.
Every pick the same as Luke is a pick to win. Even if I don't win the thing overall,
you're still above me.
Don't have to sing.
Absolutely. For the United States,
although Laurie did. What was it? A spoken word rendition of Pitbull's "Timber" to us earlier, which we now want Laurie to do that anyway.
Yeah.
You don't pay me enough.
Diggity dog.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog. Face down, booty up.
Diggity dog.
For the United States Championship, it is Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio in a match that might not happen.
Yeah.
I'm going first, I guess. Is it me next? I guess you then. Blake, what are you saying?
Joe.
Davis.
So Joe, yeah.
So Joe.
So Joe Val.
So Joe Val.
So Joe Male Val.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. It seems like a legit injury. Rey Mysterio.
I'm picking Rey.
Played the clip on his Instagram page when he landed, and it does seem to. The ankle looks, rolls.
Okay, so I'm picking Rey, but as a caveat, can it then be whoever is the replacement for Rey? I think is going to win.
Okay.
Sure.
So I don't
think Dominic's going to beat up Samoa Joe.
Dominic.
I don't think Joe's walking out of this champion.
And how do you reckon that will be? Maybe a Kikina clutch rolled back into a pinning combination.
Stranger things have happened.
And then Joe doing the angry face
Oh,
afterwards.
I got caught by it again. So next up, it's AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Blah.
Is that Finn Balor's entrance?
Blah.
That was definitely a point to deploy sound effects, wasn't it? Just like, you've got a library, mate. I
We need the soundboard.
Yeah.
God, please keep filling for more time while I think Styles. I'm going with Styles. Styles, you going with Styles?
Yeah.
Styles. Davis?
I've already said I'm going with what you pick, Luke.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm going to enjoy the match. The build's been fine. But I'm not invested in either guy beating the other one. I think AJ's got to go to Raw.
Yeah.
Afterwards. Yeah, Styles.
Going with Styles.
Yeah, play it safe.
But yeah, I think when they do the Superstar Shake-Up, the International Superstar Shake-Up, AJ comes out. He's the next challenger for Seth for the Universal Championship.
I like that.
Because I think you want to
yum,
save
yum.
Seth versus Roman for SummerSlam.
It's a good idea.
Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Falls count anywhere.
Faces.
Oliver Davis.
The Miz. Shane
The Miz.
McMahon, more often than not, loses. He'll do something.
He has a terrible track record
Yeah.
at WrestleManias.
He'll do something crazy. Falls count anywhere. It's going to be lunacy.
Miz.
Miz. I'm also going with The
I
Miz.
picked all faces.
Hey,
so
it could be one of
right.
those WrestleManias.
Oh, no, I don't know. I picked Colin Jost. He's definitely a heel. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin in Angle's farewell match. Oliver Davis.
I don't want to say.
Oh, no. Yeah. Actually, well, it's not you first anyway. Blake,
Okay.
Corbin.
you're going Corbin. I'm going Angle. Davis.
Angle. They've got to. I don't know what's louder, the head or the heart here, because the head is saying Corbin. I'm going with my heart.
Going with your heart. Batista versus Triple H with Triple H's career on the line. I'm going to say Triple H.
Yeah, that stipulation rather telegraphs it.
Yeah.
I get why they did it from a storyline perspective, but I think it makes the outcome rather predictable.
I agree. So
So
you're saying Triple H? You're going
for
with
me as
Trips as well. Blake?
Triple H.
Trips. I think they very much telegraphed this win. Also, Triple H does want to get his win back because he's lost to Batista a lot. So good to get that win back.
It's that Alan Partridge, and I had the last laugh.
Now, F off. For the we are rattling through this.
Yeah, smashing
WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston.
No, let Laurie go first.
Laurie?
It's him first.
I went Triple H first last
did you?
time, so yeah.
Oh, it's actually Ollie first, though.
No, it's Laurie.
No,
I've
it's
done
not.
loads.
After this one, it's you first. We've all done loads. There are loads of matches. What don't you understand?
I'm going Kofi.
You're going Kofi.
Yeah, I think all three of the big match baby faces win.
Kofi.
I'm going Kofi as well. Kofi Mania running wild. Do we think there's going to be some Vince McMahon shenanigans, or has that storyline just been dropped?
I know, I don't think there
I've
will
gone
be.
just all faces.
It's a babyface territory, man.
Yeah,
You'll be
it's
fine.
This is where you lose.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. I don't.
No, remember when we all laughed at Ollie when he
dog.
Diggity. No, but the thing is, I'm not losing because I
Diggity
still
dog.
picked the same as Luke for all of them, so it's fine.
Remember when we all laughed at Ollie when he went for his raw clean sweep at Survivor Series? We were like, that is lunacy. Look how that paid off for him in the
I'm
end.
going for a face clean sweep.
It's a new era.
A face
Yes, it
wash.
We're
is.
listening to the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep that ball rolling. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. I think it's going to be a Seth Rollins win.
mate.
You're going with Seth? Davis. Or is this going to be just another Brock
They
wins
can't
lol?
do another
They
Brock. They
can't.
can't do another Brock
They
at
can't.
Mania.
Brock
Which is
wins
why
LOL.
I think.
Which is why you think they
Well,
might
you think
do.
they will. Yeah. I think
It's
It
just
is-
like
the thing is,
That's the most WWE thing.
They've got a situation where there are three really hot baby faces
Seth's not hot.
set to probably win big titles like at Mania. One of those has to not go the way you think it's going to go. They have to piss people off at some point.
I think they're going to go all three. I really do think they're going to do all three.
There's a Saudi Arabia show. It's been moved back to June
Have
or
I just
July.
teleported to last year to have this conversation again?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be, they're going to do Seth versus Brock at whatever it is, Greatest Backlash.
Or they do Brock and...
World's greatest fast lane.
I'm not going to say the joke we once edited out.
No, I was going to say, let's not do that one again.
Brock... Well, I think it could be Brock versus Taker.
Blood Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Brock versus Taker could be one. Nope, Seth. I'm going to go Seth.
Seth.
But let it be recorded. that
It is being
I
recorded.
debated
I'm
that.
hoping it's being recorded.
Yeah, I did click it this time, don't worry. And lastly, we have absolutely rattled through this. Blame Ollie Davis if you think this video is too short.
We've done
It
this
is-
quicker than the NXT predictions.
Have we really? That was
I
that
think
was
so.
17 minutes, I think, that
17
video.
minutes right now.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's drag this one out.
There was someone who did say these videos used to be longer. So I'm blaming
I
you
don't
on this
know
one,
what you
Davis.
want from us. We're live streaming all of the shows at the weekend.
This is just, we're
We
basically,
won't have
we're
lives
filling in a
this time.
spreadsheet.
And lastly, the main event of the show. It is winner take all. It is Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch for both the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship. One of these women is going to walk out double chompe. So,
Chompley.
I don't know whose turn it is to go first, to be
Becky
honest.
Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. A threesome of Beckys there, because I'm also going with Becky Lynch. Rebecca Quinn to be double champion. This does ruin that theory that we're going to end with all four horsewomen posing with belts. There's part of me that thinks they're going to do a screw finish for this, or they're going to do Charlotte has her in the figure eight and Becky pins her while she's in that, but Ronda taps out at the same time. That way Flair gets to keep her belt and Becky can be Raw Women's champion or some nonsense like that.
Sure.
But I hope they just have Becky tap out. I initially said to you yesterday, Ronda, but you made the excellent point that if she taps out Flair, you can do Becky Ronda at next year's WrestleMania as the one-on-one match.
It was an excellent
It was
point.
such an excellent point. You're a very smart and sexy man. I just want the record to know that. Don't do that again, though.
Luke's applying for a raise.
Different kind of raise.
Hello.
Mind the table.
Mother Hubbard.
So,
It's made my mic go squiffy.
Cool.
so I think it's going to be a Becky win. And that's going to be our big closing moment of WrestleMania. Is Becky holding aloft the belt? Maybe, actually, no, you don't want to take away from Becky. I was going to say, and then you're going to have that moment, that backstage photo of Becky with both their belts, Kofi with his and Seth with his, and that'll be their big PR shot.
And Zack Ryder.
And Zack Ryder will be.
He'll share it
Zack
later.
Ryder will share it later. Yeah,
Yeah.
send it to CM Punk, and for ruining it.
So have we got a bonus?
Well, we
fun one?
haven't decided what a bonus question is yet, so I thought we could decide that on air because
What
that's
John Cena
that's the
does.
professional way to do it. Yeah, what does Elias do? Someone suggested who interrupts Elias. But yeah, John Cena match. So do you want to predict John Cena match?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, John.
What does John Cena do? And we'll have a. Should we decide on a few things that he can do? So it's multiple choice.
Okay,
So something with Lars Sullivan, something with Elias, something with Kurt Angle.
hold on. So Elias, Angle. Who do you say? Lars.
Other.
Undertaker,
Undertaker.
and probably just other.
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans. We should have done which match does Lacey Evans walk out during, really.
Yeah.
She's not in the Battle Royal.
Oh.
I don't think she is, anyway.
Battle Royal, isn't she?
Oh, that's what it's all been building to.
Oh,
Well, everyone's eliminated, and she walks in at the end.
Yeah, and eliminates
Wins by
whoever's
a
last.
technicality. I'm gonna say Elias.
You're going with Elias?
Yeah.
So we're just going to keep it as those four, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so,
easier from a Google form perspective for WrestleLeague.
Okay, so... sorry, well, I'll just do a quick bit of admin. Oliver Davis says Elias. I'm going to say Lars. Or
written
Lard,
Lard.
as I've written down in my notes.
I was also going to say Lars, and it's not just because I'm picking what you pick.
Lars. Okay.
Cool. Well, there we go. Please head over
21
to Patreon.
minutes.
Yes. Go over to
That means we get an
our
advert
Patreon
in
page.
the podcast version.
Go over to our Patreon page so you can partake against us in fantasy wrestling predictions in WrestleLeague Season 1. And these predictions will also form the basis of Season 2. So Season 2 will run from WrestleMania to SummerSlam and have all of the
That's so much.
big shows in there.
Well, they can't run to Money in the Bank. That's the month after.
Yeah, originally Money in the Bank was the one that split those two up, but now they've changed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're correcting on the fly. So go over there and then you can be involved from the start of WrestleLeague Season 2. That's $5 and above Patreons. And click the videos that have just appeared on the desk to catch up with the latest WrestleTalk things, and the button over here somewhere, which will take you to the Patreon page. I've been Ollie Davis. This has been Laurie Blake. That was Luke Owen. Join us all weekend for live streaming the pay-per-views, and we'll see you. I can't remember the rest. That was rambling.
Bye.